Okay, well that is weird. It looks like it's now reconnected us. I don't know what the cause of it is. It could be the bitrate that would need adjustment. That's the only thing I could think of, but also on Restream's side would probably need some adjustment as well. As you can see right now, my screen has turned dimmed down to to save power. That's how long the game has been in waiting and looking for lobbies. So I don't know if it's my net connection, because otherwise I would be able to find a lobby already. It could be my net connection, but also it could be the bitrate choice. I set it to like 5,000 kilobits, I think, kilobytes per second. Also 60 frames, so I mean that part should render just fine. So, but yeah, apologies that this may turn out to be a separate video, but it should be part B or part 2 of July 15th, 2022 of the Fall Guys play. So trying to get back into playing Fall Guys again because it's been a while. Alright, let's see if I can back out of this and look for another lobby. So I've only played like 1 or 2 matches so far. Haven't won a single match yet. Let me show the selector. So I thought it took a while to connect because I only had like 1 or 2 or 3 selections. So now I've enabled all 5 again just to see if it would connect me to a lobby at least. I'm gonna press play and I'm gonna try and connect if I can. So I feel like with this game, you would need a solid net connection. So if you don't have a solid net connection, you would drop out or not connect to a lobby at all. So I'm sort of trying to test it out. Or what's another word? Do a little bit of a trial and error just to see what works. Also, let me see if I can refresh the pages. Twitch dashboard is showing me some reds on the bitrate. And now that I've refreshed, it shows green, so this will possibly be a separate video because I just opened up a tab on YouTube and it showed that the video was a single 40-minute video. But I think this should either connect to that and form it into one single video, or it would be its own separate video. So apologies for folks who are wondering, how come there's like 2 videos for July 15th? So that's probably why. Let me check Twitter real quick. Twitter seems to have been doing a really good job of combining the videos to one piece, to a single piece. And yep, right now it's still a single video or a single tweet. It doesn't make multiple tweets. I kind of wish that other platforms like YouTube or Twitch, YouTube and Twitch, would just maybe have like an off-screen or offline screen where it would show the broadcaster would be offline, but also keeping this window open, like a window of that disconnect, a little wider, a little more opener or longer, so that if the broadcaster were to reconnect and get everything back up and transferring data again, so that when the servers receive the data, the video feed and the audio and stuff, it would reconnect and re-sew the video into one piece, one single piece, instead of completely wrapping that previous video too soon. Because I feel like those 2 platforms, Twitch and YouTube, tends to wrap it up too soon once you appear offline, which, I don't know, I feel like Twitter is even doing a better job at keeping the video in one piece because they have a much wider window. Anyways, I'm not sure if this is connecting. Yeah. I'm sure this is a pretty common issue when someone tries to connect to a match and just can't find a match to connect to. So we'll probably be stuck on this screen for a long time. A very long time. I don't know. I'm not too into waiting for lobbies like this. Like, if it comes down to it, I'd rather just play like an offline version of this, just so I can practice my skills. I think that that needs to be a thing. Ah, man, just waiting for lobbies to connect to. That's the only issue with this game. I feel at the moment. Is connecting to one. I think everything else is fine. Like the free-to-play model is fine. There's a lot of different items that I'd like to own, but you know, and I see a lot of them. I would rather try to unlock. I feel like they could just offer it both options. Just offer both options, both methods of redeeming an item, where we could use our kudos and stuff to unlock them. Because those are the kind of currencies that we can just earn just by playing the game. Because you kind of want people to continue to play the game, right? So, yeah. It's kind of like how a lot of free-to-play games do, is that, you know, they offer these different currencies within the game. Then you use those currencies to unlock certain items. Special items here and there, seasonal items. Like how they did with Pokemon Unite. I used to play a lot of Pokemon Unite when it came out. Like for the first 3 months, like non-stop, every day. Streamed it until it got to the point where the matchmaking was just like the one thing, the main thing that turned me off. So you know, that's when I stopped playing it. And then they took away the Halloween mode. There was some mode that they took out at the end of Halloween. I think it carried into November for a little bit. Then they took it off, went back to regular mode, and then they brought it back, sort of, for the winter season. And they brought it back in a way where I predicted that it would. And yep, a lot of my predictions came true. So I continue to play that into like throughout December, I think. And then I took a break from it and haven't played since. I took a break from it with the new year in January because I was building the new computer, and then I just never gone back to it since then, I think. So it's been like half a year now, but I still boot it up here and there just to claim some of the dailies. What is up with this game? I feel like I should just like restart this game, close it and restart it, because I feel like you know, just waiting too long for this to load. If in any case I see or experience any bugs or waiting too long in the lobby, I feel I should just close the game and restart back up, and then, you know, it would just refresh itself, you know, like everything should be back to normal. Because there's apparently still some bugs here and there for the Switch version of Fall Guys. Alright, start up again. See, this is how long it took. This is how long it took for, you know, just to boot it back up and start a separate video for this session. But yeah, if you missed out on the starting screen, I could probably show a little bit while we load this match. But yeah, this the I don't know, my microphone is sounding okay. Yeah, it's still playing. So yeah, this is my animated start screen for Fall Guys. Made the beat myself. But yeah, there's a little preview there. I'll swap it back to the game. But yeah, let's start a new match. See, right? So how come by default it only selects the solo show? I mean, which is fine. I could probably try this and see if it even connects at all. Let's see what happens. So now that the game has become free to play, you expect more players to be playing it, right? So I feel like it shouldn't take this long to connect. I mean, if it does take this long, then there's got to be something wrong, you know? There's got to be something technically wrong. I think what I could do is I could probably just AFK for a little bit while this connects. I'm sure I'll have enough time to, you know, get back in time to play the match. So I guess I'll just BBS or BRB for a little bit and hope that we connect to one. So yeah, be right back. Okay, we're back. And yeah, looks like it's not connecting. I have no idea why it's not connecting. Yeah, my guy is still falling. Yeah, can we back out of this? Ah, man, this is like terrible. Like, why? Let me select all these matches and see. Man, why did they make the game like this? Like, this shouldn't even be an issue. I don't know why it's not connecting. Like, it should just connect instantly. All the different matches that are open right now, it should connect instantly. This is the Switch version, by the way. And I made sure to add the Twitch tag Switch so that folks know that this is the Switch version. And you can also tell the difference too, because the Switch version would have the Lego style animation for the characters that run, like for all the other players. I think the only smooth one would be the player that you're playing, the Fall Guy that you're playing. Then everyone else would be like, it's got this jittery sort of a Lego style, Lego movie sort of animated style to him. I think there's a definitive term for it that I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. This could be my connection, but I just tested the speed test. Did a speed test and the connection's it just ran fine. Like the numbers were fine. So I don't know what it is. I'm also connected through LAN too, so it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, come on, man. I feel like I should just like play something else. Maybe some Turtles or something. I feel like either Turtles, maybe an older game, Mario Party or something. Ah man, this game. They need to fix this Switch version. It's a bit laggy too when you're browsing the menu. I feel like the PC version did not have this. Like, even on my old computer, like browsing the menu like this was just fine. See, it takes a while to get a little bit more smoother. It's still a bit laggy. Yeah, they connected to this one here. And especially the shop menu, because it has to load all the images on one page. But once you like continue to scroll like this, like all the images would be in the cache or the memory, and they'll just bring it up more quickly than the first time you get it in view. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to sign out of Epic. Is there a way to do that? So many people are trying to add me. Let me check the do not disturb. Disable all notifications. Receive friend requests. Let's select no one for now, or maybe friends of friends. There you go. Close. I don't know. I could try to reconnect. No idea why it's taking this long, man, just to connect to a match. This would be the entire stream, just like me in this view right here. The entire, like, stream, just in this view all day, all night. Not so much Fall Guys, more like Fail Guys. Curious to see how long this would take. Also, I've got my Bluetooth speaker out in the open. I feel like I should box it up, put it back into storage. It's also finished charging, so testing it out to see if it still working. And indeed it does. But also had to find a short cable to connect to a certain device. See, it shouldn't even take this long. It should only take like 10 seconds. No more than 10 seconds. But instead, it takes like over like 3 minutes. Minutes just to connect to a single match. Like, why does it do that? I feel like other folks connects just fine, so maybe it could be my side. I don't know. Yep. Man, I feel like I could swap to a different game. I would have to like change the category and all that. Man. This game is so terrible. Yeah, it seems like YouTube has also set it to a separate video, which is unfortunate. Didn't want that to happen. Man, it happened yesterday too with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Where it disconnected within like the first 20 minutes or so. Not even a full half hour. And then I didn't realize until I actually looked over to OBS and I saw that it was all red, which means, you know, we lost some frames and it probably wasn't receiving data, like info. So it just appears like it's offline and then cuts up the video and then creates a new one once it reconnects or something like that. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. I could try to set the bitrate a little lower just to see if it would help. But now we have this problem. Can't even connect to a match. What I can do is I could probably restart the game again and wait like a minute or so. Maybe I'll just like restart the entire Switch, because I have a feeling that whatever the update was, it probably have affected it, because I didn't have this issue when I was playing the first time on launch day when it relaunched. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put sleep mode and I'll restart the Switch. Let's see. Restarting. Switch it. Let's hope it detects. Oh, it shows that Klonoa is out, and also the new Kirby game with a trailer. I saw the trailer for that new Kirby game. It looks like a Fall Guys kind of game. Alright, let's put it back up. Apologies for folks who are waiting for a game to start. I mean, I'm waiting for it too, but man, it's just hard to get this game going on the Switch version. No idea why. But I don't know, I feel like this would probably be one of the last times I'll play it on the Switch. At least for a long time. I would have to make the move to install it on the computer and then play the PC version. Because playing on this is just terrible. Can't even connect to a match. Like, where's the game? The game is the waiting part. Oh, man. And also, if there's a way to just not sign on to the Epic Games account, like, I just want to leave that out, log out of the Epic Games, because I feel like that would, signing out of it would reduce the waiting time. I know. But maybe it's required, who knows. Check the show selectors, see if it's at default. Yep, it's at default. What is customs? Host? Join? I want to join, I don't want to host. I just want to jump into a game and play. Let's try solo show again. Like, this needs to work, I don't know why it doesn't work. we'll probably give it a few more tries, and if we can't get into a lobby within the next 5 minutes, I'll probably have to swap out to a different game, and then maybe start up a new screen or a new stream session for that different game. Because I feel like waiting for this thing to connect is just, it'll be all night. And the good thing is that I have all this documented, just so I can show to the development team that, hey, there's something wrong with the Switch version, you know? I could just tell them that, and then maybe they could have some suggestions on what I should do about it. Because all I did was update the game on the Switch, because it asked for an update, right? So maybe that's what affected it. Although we did get to connect to a match, so I don't know if the update kicked in before then or after. And then I also had a disconnect on OBS side. So who knows? It could be something that is on my end and somehow is not allowing me to connect. Or, you know what I could also do? I could probably do like a speed test for the Switch, because that could also be the case. And then the update it didn't take that long to install the update, so I don't know. It's a bit confusing. Man, this is definitely taking a while. Yeah, it's the waiting game. It's not the falling game, it's the waiting game. Another thing is that I know that they're trying to keep it simple by, you know, pressing the A button just to connect to a match and all that. But what if they would go all out and make it more detailed, where you could select the region to connect it to, and maybe also provide like a server list and lobbies, so you can look at the lobby lists, and maybe make it fun looking, where like each of the lobbies would be like a bubble, or you know, you can just click on that bubble and then you connect to that bubble that's open and public. So you get, you know, you could probably be able to team up with other people that are open to more players and stuff, to having more on the team, so you can squad up. But yeah, that's like, I feel like that should be like a standard for all online games. But then, you know, that sort of thing could require a little bit more development time, maybe more resources, time and money. Usually is the case. Alright, I'm gonna give it like probably 1 more minute. And if it doesn't connect, then I'll probably have to end it here. Yeah. I saw that Mediatonic was live on their channel today, so maybe they were presenting a new, like a preview of the new update or something. I didn't get to really tune in, but I saw that they went live. So many channels went live today, and I was trying to tune into each one, including Save and Sound. Save and Sound is this little concert of indie games showcasing their music, pre-recorded, but you know, you get like a live performance pre-recorded live performance of some of the composers for some of these indie games. Some of the highlights for me, they had Toem. Toem is this little indie game. It's sort of like a cross between Pokemon Snap and Animal Crossing in a way. Isometric style, black and white visuals, pretty cutesy. You can find it on Steam. I think it might be on Switch as well, or at least heading to Switch. And I played the demo of it, streamed it a couple of times. You can find the archive of it. It's spelled T-O-E-M, Toem. Talked about it a couple of times too. Doesn't look like it's connecting. Even the screen just went to power saving mode. Toem. There was also Rain World. Rain World with Slugcat. That was also shown for like a few minutes. So the composer would, pop up and showcase the music for those games. So it's like this little mini concert. It's kind of like watching like an indie world presentation or wholesome games presentation, except music and more focused on the game's music, which is pretty neat. Oh, I just saw Pete go live. I may have to swing by his channel to spectate the chat since I mod his chat. I'm usually lurking there. I've been lurking there for like the past week or so. I think earlier today, day 2 for Save and Sound, they had Melatonin, which was that rhythm-based game that I demoed during Steam Next Fest. A lot of those games that are featured on Save and Sound are part of the Steam Next Fest. And I think tomorrow they have a day 3, and tomorrow would have Chicory, so I'll be checking that out. Hopefully before I start watching my shows and movies. There's a lot that I plan to watch this weekend, including the new Resident Evil on Netflix. There's a live-action Resident Evil series on Netflix, which I hear is pretty bad, so I'm really curious to see how bad it gets. Oh man. Yeah, I think this is it for Fall Guys. I'm gonna back out. So yeah, this is probably gonna be one of the last times you'll ever see me play Fall Guys on the Switch. So far I've only spent like what, 5 hours in this? A little bit more than 5 hours, we'll see. Don't know for sure since the Switch profile only shows like, the number of hours and then or more, but I only see like 5 hours. So but I can't seem to connect anymore. I don't know what happened. This is the Switch version of Fall Guys, by the way, and yeah, this might be the last time I'll play on the Switch, because at least until they update it. I don't know if the update affected it or anything, but I have to back out, and I have to end this session. Sadly, I didn't even get an hour in, but it's more like an hour of waiting for a match to connect. I'll try it when I'm off stream, just to see if it works or not. But I think the next Fall Guys session, it would likely be on a Friday, and I'll probably have it installed on the computer. So I'll have to do the thing and install the Epic Games client. Then that way I'd have Fall Guys ready. So we'll see. We'll see how that runs. But yeah. Thanks all for tuning in. I don't know if I want to hop back on to do like another gamer thing, but if I feel up for it, it could be a Mario Party game. I don't know. But we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna take off for now. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Later.